What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixar here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Where we left off. There's a door here.
There is.
We're gonna open that door.
It's an evil door.
But first, I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna go ahead and mix things up a little bit, and for the time being, throw on the brawler onto Stroll. I know it's around here somewhere. Is that's Knight. There's Brawler. You got tons of magic for it. Perfect. It costs HP. Okay, now we're getting to the HP territory, so that can help a bit with him as well. That'll bring his strength up a little bit, his endurance, his agility. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go ahead and study that.
Things brought down, which is cool.
No, yeah. The Brawler. This is the archetype you sensed from Katharina's way of life.
This right here.
Its rogue embodiment is that of the independent truth hunter, the earnest heart who sees the potential in all, striving for even greater heights alongside them. Money handed over, but my money, not real money, magic money.
Mind the money.
All right, take the thing. Awaken. Who's gonna take the? You take this one. I've done 2 of them so far. You've done 1. You get to give this one a voice.
All right. I hear the voices of past hero souls.
Well, I think that's me doing that part, but okay.
I hear it, not you. Oh, worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength.
What a brawler.
If thou art prepared to expend thine own vitality and plunge into the fury of battle, then I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief, brawler.
The brawler's soul. The idea of relying on nothing but my own fists in a fight is admittedly appealing. I'll dedicate my body to the battles to come. All right, cool beans.
A new power to wield.
Now he really is getting the Akihiko treatment.
All right, now I've got a channel over there, and I've got to make sure that I keep the weapons upgraded for him. Make sure that's all good, and then have to rank that up at some point to get over. That's going to be quite a while away. That has to get level 20. Then I have to have rank 3 and hanging out with Katharina.
Katharina.
What would happen if I gave you warrior?
Oh.
Magic would go down, but everything else would go up. I want to do that. Because, I like the knight, but I think a lot of what it's going to come down to for a bit is upon ranking up higher. When actually, there's other things over there that are already, okay, because that's just showing that it's going to be, because I think, I know it's currently challenged. Shut up! Maybe it does raise it beyond what it even is right now. But so many passives is the thing. I don't get anything that does more until rank 20.
Yeah.
Everything else is passives, increases defense at the start of battle. Increases defense. It's very much a defensive persona, which is persona like fucking archetype.
Really,
Well, at least I got that trip up out of the way. It would probably be handy to give her a brawler one alongside it, but I guess I'll probably stick on that for now, because if it's more of the same types of enemies, then ironically the slashing isn't gonna do anything. But it's good. I'll get this ahead of time. I've already done this, but just to have another one on her that can be switched around.
Of course.
I don't even remember which one we've already heard the voice before, but I don't remember which one it was for the fighter.
For the warrior, you mean?
The warrior, yeah. But it's fine.
I think
it might have been Gumshoe. I don't fucking remember.
I think it was. So this is the soul of the warrior. A thrill runs through me at the prospect of wielding my sword on the front lines. I shall keep to this way of life. My determination is no mere ruse.
Perfect. All right, it's been awakened. But I'm not going to channel it yet, because I will keep you defensive in this battle to just garner the attention of all the other assholes, and then heal when you need to, because you have that as well now too.
Can we have a second one to?
Well, technically we have all. Well, we can't change it in battle. But us having light is handy right now, quite frankly. Yeah. So it's fine on that. We're fine. And we have fucking 3 of them unlocked for ourselves already. We've got mage, we've got seeker, we've got healer.
But the others can change?
Well, I mean...
In battle?
No one can change in battle.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to choose, you have to decide before battle what they're going to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so you just have it like, you could, like a Pokemon. You choose who goes first. in the order.
I don't.
That doesn't really apply.
No, I can choose who can have what archetypes before
at.
battle. I think so. So right now, the only thing I'm going to check is that for you, since you've switched to fisticuffs. Okay, yeah, you got the best thing you can have, Exorcist Knuckles.
Ooh.
But yeah, like here, I can switch at any point, none of them outside. I can bring him back to a warrior, which makes him stronger than what he usually is. But the problem is that right now he's not doing much in terms of helping with weaknesses and one mores. So we're gonna try out Brawler for a bit because I'm gonna hope that does more. And then
one more.
Well, whatever they call it in this god, this whole system is a nightmare. I guess I'll throw a little record my journey on new save. But then the irony of where things left off last time is yes. You fucking cutie patootie.
Did you switch her or is she staying
No, she's staying that way because she's gonna take the hits.
Got it.
You are nearing
and this is the
demo. If you'd like to carry your save data to the full release, there would be wisdom in saving your game now.
Yeah, I did that. Thank you.
Is all well?
He should be up ahead. Are you all prepared?
Of course.
All right.
Good to hear. Let's go.
Let's go.
Did you take any more pills?
No.
Why?
Because we're gonna do great as we are.
God. White-clad soldier.
I see you little rats have come at last. If you didn't flee, I'd take you of a death wish, huh?
As I thought.
The white uniform. You must be a white-clad, vile fiend. You know what is happening below, yet you choose to forsake your soldiers.
The rank and file are of no importance to me. I was instructed to leave them be.
Damn it.
That rhymes.
Bastards. You said you protect those who followed you, but you treat your own soldiers as pawns. Fork-tongued snakes.
Silence, great causes require sacrifice. How do you expect the people to come to their senses without pain? I'm sure there's more than a few people who are secretly pleased besides. Lord Luis has laid waste to the bastion of wrath they called Sanctus Church.
You.
How absurd. This is not but slaughter. On my honor, I will put an end to this, even if I must do it by force.
Well then, you must die.
In the name of the absolute. Wrong game.
Alright, we have a new, I saw this thing here. Oh, okay. That's a funky one.
What?
So, the thing that we had before for him has switched out.
Uh-huh.
This will cost 41 HP, but it deals heavy physical light damage, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, to one enemy. Power proportional to caster's remaining HP. Which sounds wild.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Go for it.
I mean, I would use it on the main guy, but I don't know if that's gonna work on him because he's not
Well, not him.
undead.
I mean,
And it wouldn't. I don't think it would be worth using a heavy light thing on one of these guys yet. And like we know they're weak to it, but we don't know what his deal is. So.
Not the right move.
Ugh. But. Oh yeah, and then he's got. Oh yeah, because we have the strength. So another thing that these are all weak to.
Nice.
Let's go. So we can at least take care of this.
Stay on the offensive.
Oh, wow! That strength down, you wouldn't have fucking known. God damn. And then let me
Stop
don't you
banging
do
your
that.
sphere.
You want the attention, so I'm giving it to you, buddy.
Okay. It's pointless to resist.
Alright. There's a new one that we have here because he's
He talks so different than what you chose the voice for.
it's fine.
It's pointless to resist.
And now we have a new thing for her with the Knight and the Brawler working together, the Hammer of Justice.
Whoa.
Deals heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to pierce.
Dang.
Okay. Let me fuck that up a little bit. Let's see what happens to this little shitbird. Oh, he's dead. Oh, his ass is gone. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead as dicks.
God. Was that like over 800?
That was over 800 damage that we did to his ass.
Christ.
Let's go ahead and I don't know. I'll wait for when the game comes out to. Well, no.
No, not this.
If I do this, I'll lose all my turns, which means that someone's gonna attack me. I'm not gonna get the bonus for being untouched for a battle. But I really want to see it.
Power proportional to caster's remaining HP. Does that mean it's the exact amount of HP it does? Like
no,
like
I think it stacks based off of it. Like how much damage it does is based off of
like
how
relative?
much HP that you have. Yeah. I just kind of want to see it.
I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I don't care about experience. I just want to see it.
This is it.
Whoa!
Worth
Dude!
it. Worth it. Worth every penny. Worth it. Terrify that skeleton.
Oh my god!
I don't care. That was worth every fucking penny.
Dude!
That was worth every penny. I'm just gonna fucking slap your ass.
That was sick.
You hit their weakness.
I stand ready.
That was like
Opening, Captain.
hollow yellow.
Together.
Fucking wacky tobacco.
I shall fight to us. Stay down.
You hit their weak point.
Nice.
Let's go.
Kicking ass,
Alright.
taking names.
And it's done. I don't even care that I didn't get a bonus. That was worth every fucking penny. And then I can just reload and do the battle again if I want to.
Look at all these.
Oh, man. There we
Of
go.
course.
Yep.
Strive to
That's
use
all
this
that matters.
power
Oh, you found new powers.
Ooh, evasion against light attacks.
Sweet.
Okay, neato. That's from us, so okay, cool,
Acquired
cool,
a new
cool.
power.
All right, you've got the new Ironclad Bond for 10% defense.
Sweet.
Cool, cool. Put a deaf enemy there. We somehow managed though.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
why'd you skip it?
What do you mean?
There was more.
What? No, that's all it was.
Manage though. Okay, you said though weird. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard pretty much manage, and I was like, oh, you skipped.
I thought I said
but
the
then
whole
you were
thing,
acting normal, and I was like, what? All this means is Necromancer is that much closer. Let's keep it up.
The thing is,
Seems like enemies are only going to get stronger from here. Let's proceed carefully.
but it's nothing. Thank you for playing.
Splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Okay.
Thank you for playing to this point.
Hi.
Allow me to once again express how grateful we are to you. However, this is merely a precursor of what is yet to come. You've experienced naught but 3 short days beyond the prologue. This is but a prologue, your first step in your first
You said
town.
prologue again.
So
Yeah.
let us spin this tale. Here begins an adventure all your own.
You did 3 days. This game is 7 years long.
Oh God.
In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle.
There's chickens.
Please, make haste.
Evan, there's chickens.
There's chickens. Can we
10 out of 10.
can we adopt the chickens?
I would love that. That's a.
This
There was a
world is
cat.
wide and vast, full of natural beauty, and full of surprises.
If only there was a dog.
Oh, that'd be great.
Children.
Come on, come on.
No.
Come on.
In far-flung lands, you will surely cross paths with
Rabbit.
many fascinating souls.
that's a promise.
Hey.
That's a promise. Hello, Jesus Christ, so many friends.
Do not fear the unknown. The road ahead is radiant with new
Dang,
and
it's so
exciting
pretty.
encounters.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
I can't read that.
This is turning out nice.
He can cook now. Ooh. Beth.
Within all mortal hearts dwells the potential of a hero.
I can't read any of that.
Nope.
Awaken
Pre-rendered
to hero
cutscenes.
and enter battle with your own power, born of your own way of life.
What?
What?
Huh?
Excuse me?
What?
You can't just say that. That's illegal.
So, you've acquired
But it's
your
not
great
Persona.
But it's not Persona.
Devil Summoner! The battlefield is mine to conduct. Let's put an end to this. Come forth, Royal Soul. Jack Frost.
What? Excuse me? Excuse me?
But it's not
But it's not Persona! God damn it. Fuck!
And opposites yet untold.
Not bad, kid. I guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
The truth of the humans is laid bare.
The fuck
that
was
a
that
kraken?
thing?
Be a true king.
But a kraken dwarf or fucking whatever the hell that was?
Kill the thing. We're all sunk.
We're here at last.
You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it.
Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Welcome to a world of true fantasy. Metaphor. ReFantazio.
Well then.
Start your journey! Pro to the game now! Buy now! Buy it!
Jack Frost.
God damn it, Atlas, will you ever let go of your past? Jesus, at this point, I'm surprised that Jack Frost wasn't in goddamn 13 Sentinels at this point. And you know what? Maybe it was fucking there in the background. I don't know. Oh my god. But, Dema, I don't know. Is that autosave after the battle or before it?
I mean, to be fair, Jack
That was
Frost
before
is
the
like
battle.
Atlas's poster child.
It really is.
So
When the game comes out, I think we'll have to do that battle again. So I'll do it next time with the, you know, being able to do everything. But what I want to do from here, not on the back here because the demo's done now, but we can get lore, baby.
yeah.
I think honestly,
Memorandum.
we should probably start with the history, and we're not going to go through all of this.
I want to know about
But-
the tribes, for sure.
But
should we start with the people first?
I think we need to learn everything. So let's go. Well, we're not going to. Well, I say
Because
everything.
they're going to talk
but
about, you know, oh, this tribe and then this back then and this, and we're like, who?
nature, dragon. But let's understand the kingdom of Ukraine. We're going to go through a bunch of this. So. The Kingdom of Ukrainia, a union of allied kingdoms, spans the Kingdom of Ukrainia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of
I think it's
Montario.
Oceania, but
Oceania. Well, yeah, I think so. But Ukrainia being the suzerain, whatever the fuck that is, with its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king
What?
Hythlodius
yeah.
was this United Nations' first ruler. It was often referred to as the founder king.
Okay.
The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern inland sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and three countries have achieved long histories. The capital of the kingdom is Grandtrad, the largest city in the kingdom.
Did you say Grand?
Grandtrad. I'm trying to say Grandtrad because they don't say Grandtrad. The largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Ukrainia. The most widespread
The protagonist.
religion is Sanctism, established as the state religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodius V.
King Hythlodius
Fascinating.
V.
The royal capital, nation's largest city, capital of both the kingdom of Ukrainia and the United Kingdoms at large, also referred to as the royal capital, being the home of the palace and seat of the royal blood. I almost said throne. Seat of the royal bloodline. Known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic of the city itself. However, when the massive regolith...
Wow, you did not flow that sentence
Listen,
well.
it's been a long day.
The city itself, however, it's a new sentence. Pause.
Grand Cathedral was built.
Do you want me to read?
You can read the one after this.
Okay.
The building's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trad.
Why are you saying it like that?
Let's learn about the Grand Cathedral.
An enormous cathedral built in the royal capital around the time Sanctism was established as the state religion. The largest structure in the entire kingdom, it boasts a scale far surpassing any other Sanctus construction. The land on which it was built was the former cemetery for the Ukrainian royal family.
Fancy.
The highest point of the building soars past the palace by a large margin.
More.
Many feel the comparative grandeur of the cathedral implies that the authority of Sanctism exceeds that of the royal family, which has nettled more than a few older citizens.
Right.
The traditionalists.
Then there's that royal scepter chamber where they keep the one weapon away. You can read this one too. We'll switch okay after.
A room in which the royal scepter is kept, located on upper floors of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. The chamber exists to safeguard the royal scepter against theft in the event it cannot be in the king's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death, like now. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell, making it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed.
And oh boy, he's trying. Mausoleum.
Mausoleum. An underground mausoleum that existed before the Grand Cathedral was built. The cathedral was connected to it for the convenience of the Sanctus, and there is a passageway through the basement. Few locals know this path, as most prefer the main entrance than to walk among the dead.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and read about the northern border fort.
Ooh.
A defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance, and is most often used as a training ground for new soldiers. Not anymore.
Yeah.
The mines that we went through.
Lord Mines.
A mine dug into the hills of northwest Ukrainia. Due to the abundance of high-quality magma crystals, the mining efforts had long been run under the king's direct authority. However, some sort of catastrophic accident took place several years ago, costing many lives, and the mine was temporarily closed until the cause of the incident could be removed. However, the mines remained shuttered even now, and they're generally thought of as abandoned.
We learned why.
Nevertheless, as ample magma veins still remain and the mine's entrance was never sealed off, past years have seen a reliable influx of daredevils who come seeking their instant fortune in the mine's remaining prizes, which had led to its own associated problems.
There's a dragon in there now.
And then there's also Belega Corridor, which you can read.
Ruins southwest of Grand Trad, originally part of a past nation's palace? Yes. I'm like, past nation's place. Its country of origin has long passed into history and its own environs reduced to desert. All traces of its former glory are gone. Still, the land's dead linger.
I think it's supposed to be linger.
Oh, dead linger. I'm dumb.
It's okay. It's been a long day for us.
Dead linger in spirit, longing for the splendor of old and resenting the nations and peoples that outlived them. That's rude. Their burning spite hangs in the air, drawing monsters to its grounds. Listen, I can't remember the last time I read the word linger.
Fair.
I'm also blind. I need new glasses. So this is a little bit complicated. A mountain village governed by House Haliatus?
Sure.
Halia, yeah. The family of Leon Stroll, not wishing to partake in the extravagant lifestyle of most nobles, Stroll's parents were modest in their governance and considerate to their people. However, when a human suddenly attacked 7 years ago, the village was reduced to rubble after petitions for the state's army's aid went unanswered. Stroll's parents lost their lives, saving their son and their people. Today, the village remains uninhabited, no trace of its former self
I can't wait to go there with Stroll one day. It's gonna be like, no, my past. God. Hidden village.
I'm picking fights with the boy. A hidden village in the leaves. No. Hidden village's name, you don't get that.
No, I don't.
Whose name and location are kept secret from the world. The prince, afflicted by a curse, is being sheltered and receiving treatment here. This is also where Pixel and Gallico were issued their secret mission.
We're in the notes. We're official. We're canon.
We are.
Day of the Hero.
That's the canon name of the protagonist.
I'll go ahead and read for a little bit. An annual holiday on October 27th of the Ukrainian calendar, celebrating the three kingdoms of Ukrainia, Oceania, and Ontario, Canada, as one united kingdom, as it remains to this day. More precisely, it celebrates the day that the first king of the United Kingdoms was coronated. The titular hero refers to the then king of Ukrainia, who put an end to the Annex War. The former king, Hythlodaeus V, may have chosen this day to mark the end of the struggle for the throne because of its historical significance. A momentous day marking a kingdom's rebirth.
That was so slow.
The day of calamity. Ominous words uttered. Shut up, Windows. Ominous words uttered in parting by the necromancer. He's attempting to alter Grandtrod somehow with magic.
You said Grand again.
Whatever. But what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind this scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives.
It's like you get a British accent for those two words out of nowhere. You're like Grandtrod.
Nah, we don't need that.
Why?
Grandtrod. Well, let's read about the Elder Tribe, okay? Do you want me to do this one?
Wait, you said let's. You didn't say you. You have to clarify.
Okay.
The 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical?
Yes, that's how you would say
Jesus Christ. To the teachings of the church, their population is so small that to see even one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Damn, that's sad. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits making them recognizable at a glance, such as the Klemar's horns or the what? Rusaint's long ears?
Sure.
The Elda tribe, however, bear no such distinguishing feature and thus are regarded as inferior beings.
Ouch. Ouch. Now, but the Clemars.
The Clemar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms, good to know. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe.
Oh boy.
Clemars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices.
All right.
So it's like, they're like this world's humans of like, if you like compare it to something like D&D. They're like the most, like the common tribe, race, whatever.
Now, the Rosante tribe, or whatever the fuck. Elves!
I see Rusaint, because I think I remember hearing Rusaint before.
Maybe. One of the most popular tribes of the United Kingdoms, second only to the Clemar. Long, pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Rosaint women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Rosaint pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Alright. The Parapus tribe! A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, can also be seen as recklessness. Due to the stereotype, they're looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics despite being nearly as populous as the Rosaint. Is that how we said it before? And Clemar tribes. Discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities, like this one. The Rogue tribe. The tribe whose members have longer lifespans, some living more than twice as long as the average of other tribes.
Dang.
They age at the same pace until adolescence, spending the remainder of their lives in middle and old age. Perhaps as a result, the Rogue tribes conjures images of the elderly in many minds. In a seniority-based society, rogues often hold high positions, and it's been a long day, due to their longevity. They place great value in eventually passing down their knowledge and purpose. So much so that they're known to remember favors as well as holding grudges for 3 generations.
Jesus.
Though many rogues have unique markings on their face, they are not born with them. They are a form of traditional makeup. You can take up with the Mustari tribe.
Oh boy.
The cage ones.
Oh yeah, the masked people. A tribe recognizable by a third eye, that too. They don masks and wear culturally significant attire, which many among the other tribes find unsettling. Though their population isn't necessarily low in number, the Mustari are hard to come by, as most live in the Virga Island archipelago. As they believe in a unique faith, they are often targets of persecution outside of the island, denounced as pagans.
No.
The eye on their foreheads is often called their third eye, capable of perceiving magla, which is invisible to the naked eyes of most tribes. However, how clearly they can see the magla depends on the individual. For some, it is vague, while others can see it more clearly than fairies. Damn. Perceiving even the magla's quality and density.
Cool.
Go off.
The Prince.
Prince of Ukrainia, the son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodius V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse.
No.
The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him and was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor and everything. Goddamn.
Yeah,
He's essentially dead to the world.
yeah. So, I mean, it looks like, obviously, it's kind of why, I mean, maybe the king didn't know that it was happening, but I'm going to assume that because there were so many fucking attempts on his life, probably, to try and, you know, cut out the bloodline.
Yeah.
That, you know, the close confidants such as, Grius, or whatever his actual name is, or if that one is
Did you
his
say
real
confidence?
name.
You mean confidant?
Yeah, sure. But, like, probably, you know, the few people that are taking care of him, just under the nose of everyone, whisking away to try and find a cure for this and not have him be attacked by anyone. Still hasn't worked very well.
No.
Gallica! A fairy who accompanies Pixel on his journey, doubling as a chaperone for his special mission. Thank God we have someone watching over us. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than Pixel when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion.
And she's adorable as heck.
On Gallica,
Oh.
Gallica tried to stay resolute as Pixel's chaperone, but as he gets involved in unexpectedly intense battles, she begins to doubt her role in the grand scheme of things. However, with the fairy's unique ability to deflect anxiety, she does her best to help the protagonist in whatever way she can.
Aw.
Stroll!
Oh.
Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clemar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad. The genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family but seems to have a complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent overfamiliarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind. I mean, we know how Stroll works. I mean, it's just like it's gonna take up more time. We
The
don't
son of a
want.
noble family of Halia village. A village was destroyed by a human. Now that he's lost his home and his family, is only his pride to receive himself and how his past.
Yeah, we know that. Hulkenberg, yeah, Iselin Hulkenberg.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, although the prince was formally declared dead, she believed that they survived the attack to search for him alone. Given her social status, she was called by her family name during her travels, which she can become completely accustomed to the point that she introduced herself that way.
Yeah, because we heard her full name and it is long.
Yeah. Grius. Arvid Grius, a veteran rogue warrior and resistance member alongside Pixel and Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. He's fucking dead, Jim. That's all we need there. Alright, we don't really... Oh, God.
And also he had a different name.
Hytholodius V, king of Ukrainia's former king. Prior to his assassination by Luis, he arranged for his death to trigger the royal magic, which prompted a competition for the throne's succession in which every member of the kingdom was eligible, thus ushering in a time of unprecedented turmoil and uncertainty. His early reign was marked by substantial efforts to uphold his high-minded ideals, but his authority gradually diminished over the years. After the prince was attacked and presumed dead, he became an empty husk of his former self and stopped participating in politics. That he would prepare an elaborate, bizarre magic spell in secret, completely defying his style of reign until then, came as a complete shock to his subjects, further adding to the disarray. You fucking upload everything. Gordon, we don't know much about him.
No.
Estevem Forden, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the unified kingdom. He holds the highest authority within the sanctism and, as such, is leader of the crown theocracy. He's the Pope, pretty much. Despite hailing from the rogue tribe rather than the more common Clemar Rosaint tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. Okay.
Luis, this bitch.
Do you want to read his?
Luis Guillaburn, a Clemar royal army officer of great renown who managed to become nobility at an exceptionally young age. He possesses extraordinary skills as both a warrior and an archmage, but even more highly regarded as his capabilities as a military strategist, for which his superior insight and grasp of psychology set him apart. His faculties as a young soldier were so shrewd that his own allies came to grow wary of him, calling him a monster in the making.
Go figure.
He is a monster. He's not in the making anymore.
Yeah.
He prizes rationality above all else, strictly adhering to a policy of appointing officers by their capabilities alone, without regard for tribe or origin. I guess that's good.
Sure.
Kind of. As a result, senior officials accuse him of trying to undermine tradition, of course. However, he now wields an influence for far beyond a typical officer, and many believe he will be the youngest person ever to be appointed the Army's highest-ranking position of general.
Well, he's about to go beyond that, baby.
He wants to. Necromancer.
The necromancer.
This guy. A man clad in black who appears to be one of Luis's closest aides. Certain physical characteristics of his suggest that he's a half-blood, such as his single Clamar horn and the eye on his forehead that doesn't open. Oh.
Yeah, because I was going to say his eye thing
that didn't even register in my brain.
Well, we only got to see him for a little bit there,
yeah.
so.
It said he's powerful enough to single-handedly defeat a wave of oncoming soldiers. But what's more terrifying is his ability to magically manipulate the deceased remains into undead soldiers. Using manipulation magic on people's remains is considered a highly monstrous act, and mages who engage in it, called necromancers, lose all social standing. To wit, the upper echelons of Grand Trad society were aghast that Luis would leave such a madman, unsupervised at all, much less at the royal funeral for the late king.
Yeah, way to go, guys. Captain Klinger, I don't care about him.
Klinger.
More.
Hey.
An enigmatic young man imprisoned in a peculiar study called academia. He first contacted Pixel during a particularly trying moment by somehow linking their consciousnesses. Though he is undoubtedly an ally, many mysteries surround him, such as his knowledge that igniters are not essential to magic, or his profound expertise on archetypes. Plateau!
Plateau! Moore's pet cat who lives in academia with him. He doesn't necessarily resemble the animals called cats that exist elsewhere. The strange charm hanging around his neck, a type of magic igniter according to Moore, allows for visions of him to be projected outside of academia.
Let's go! Maria. Grace's daughter, part rogue, part Ishkia, whatever the hell that is.
The people with the wings.
She lives in the hushed honeybee inn on Grand Trad, where Fabienne takes care of her. A cheerful and lovable girl, she helps out in the inn at night but is often discriminated against for being half-blood, resulting in a lack of friends her own age.
Aww.
Oh. Hey there. Fabienne Vulpix, proprietors of the Hushed Honeybee Inn, a tavern and inn located in the back streets of Grand Trad. Beautiful parapist woman. Every time I see it, my brain goes, papyrus. Woman of good character. She has a common law marriage with Grius and thinks of his child, Maria, as her own. Which means, you dog, you.
Huh.
Gita. That. You can take this one.
Oh my god. Was it Brigitte or Brigitta? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Wait. Lycon! Ha!
Yeah.
The rogue... Zenless! The rogue proprietress of Lycon Magic Association. That's what it is! A shop which sells magic igniters to the general public in Grand Trad. A frosty demeanor and ample rumors of shady underground connections give her an air of unapproachability. Speak for yourself. However, she bears no discriminatory feelings towards minor tribes and chooses to evaluate people by their abilities. Some speculate this meritocratic?
Yeah.
Inclination stems from personal history, but the truth is anyone's guess.
Fancy.
Mage.
General terms have command over magic. Okay, that's fine. Traveling pet. This fucking guy. Merchants travel town to town selling regional specialties from across the kingdom and higher markup. Mark that. Merchant. It's the same damn guy. They're invariably veteran travelers, even willing to explore caves and other places where the world's monsters are most likely to lurk. Their sense of adventure and the rarity of their goods often inspire awe in those who have never ventured outside their town's borders.
Oh.
Fucking freak.
Slave
class of people considered so low across the kingdom that no one can be born into it. Rather, it is a restriction on citizenship imposed as a form of punishment for crimes.
Huh.
The criminal becomes the legal property of another for a fixed sentence, and during this period, any action that leads to a slave's death, participation in additional crimes, or even self-harm will result in the owner being charged. Interesting. That's all that. We're not going to read too much more of this, but fantasy novel is definitely an interesting one to go into.
Oh, yeah.
The book Pixel carries with him is a memoir-style novel depicting a country...
You combined two sentences again.
I'm just reading fast, it's fine. Depicting a country with neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth, quite literally, a fantasy world. ReFantazio. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It's a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own, but we own it. And apparently, Moore is supposedly the author of it. It's interesting that it's a forbidden text by the church. That leads to some very interesting implications on that we can theorize on. Is there anything? Oh god, currency.
It is Reeve.
Yeah, the Reeve is standardized unit of currency in the United Kingdom, Draconia. Several denominations marks the size, shape, and type of coin. Value of large gold coins, average silver, and then copper coins. The Ukrainian ingot, equivalent to 20,000 Reeve. And then gold, which is 5,000 Reeve. And then silver, which comes into... I don't need to know about the goddamn currency that much.
Good lord.
The calendar. We have different days. So we have a 5-day week in this calendar. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and finally, Idols Day. There are 365 days in a year and 12 months. Each month has 6 weeks, except December, which has 7.
Whoa.
The last of which is called Idols Week, and is treated as a week of rest. But you know what? That fucking makes sense. Way to go.
Yeah, right.
The names of calendar days are based on creation myths of sanctism, and thus Idols Day is intended for a rest and prayer.
Hence idol.
Likewise, the entire kingdom spends Idols Week in preparation for a prosperous new year. This said, towns and villages and areas where sanctism has less influence often have their own customs and names. Don't fucking ruin my whole life with all of that. Alright, so sanctism is the main religion. It's a royal flower. What flower associated with the Ukrainian royal family?
From the National Coat of
Arms. Beloved. Celebration. Still some decades ago, colonies of flowers could be seen around Grand Trad, but have since been lost because of the rapid expansion of Tradia Desert. Okay. I think that's all we really need on that one over there. Anything? Nah, that's way too much for me to go through. I think the big thing that we had, and you know what, we'll finish it out with dragons.
Yes! An enigmatic and powerful creature reigning supreme at the top of the ecosystem. King of all monsters. They're known as dragons. With their overpowering strength, they can wipe out an entire fleet of military gauntlet runners as easily as breathing. Best to not get on their bad side. Many are believed to possess colossal scaled bodies, which... With...
There we go.
Membranous wings and raptor-like talons, but due to lack of personal encounters, the exact details remain unknown. In some areas, they are thought to be mythic creatures of legend and are even revered on occasion as gods.
If only there was a picture of them to kind of take a look at what they actually may appear to be. Oh, man. Well, that's enough.
Oh, God, wait, human.
Okay. Fuck, wait,
that's kind of important.
Human. There we go.
Unknown monsters with bizarre forms, unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amount of volatile magma, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield an advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. They don't even understand it. Many aspects of their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. Oh boy. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which has the people uneasy.
Fair. All right. With all that reading done, we are now at the end of the demo, as you all saw. Hopefully you enjoyed the fucking lore session there pretty much. But this is
like reading at almost 2 a.m.
after a long day's work because of chaos and whatnot. Because
storm.
Yes, because
big storm.
You know, we're gonna try and play the game around when it comes out. There may be a delay in it based off of because Hurricane Milton's coming right for us. What a way to go, naming society of hurricanes. Milton's coming for us, everyone. Watch out. But yeah, that may upset the order of things.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try and get into the game very soon after it comes out, based off of how all that goes. So, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all again in this series very shortly. Next time. You guys gonna be patient over here? I know you've been ready to go. I know you're ready to go, but you got to take a couple days rest. All right, you gotta get ready. You gotta strengthen up. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna take those guys on again because there is no save after. So we're gonna go fuck them up. You guys ready? Yeah, they're ready.
She struck a pose.
Yeah, you did. Proud
Meanwhile,
of you.
Stroll, you need to fix your posture.
No.
Oh, all right.
Oh shit! Did you hear that?